Morning, everyone, depending on where you're watching from. Today, I want to do a quick breakdown on two asset classes, Euro USD and the Nasdaq. I'll also be including XPX US 500, which is the Dow, GBP USD, and just doing a general market overview and what you should expect going into the weekend, going into the new week. We can see Nasdaq has closed above this high from Thursday. So Friday traded above the Thursday high and we closed above it. And we are currently at all-time highs, 29 to 41. For SPX, same scenario happened here, trading above the Thursday high on Friday and closing above it. But we can see the Dow, there's a failure swing, failing to close above Thursday's high, thereby creating an SMT divergence. SMT technique or divergence, anyone you want to call it. But we can see the failure swing around. I just put an horizontal line here. So we have failed to take out Thursday's high. For me, that is significant, and there might be a shift in sentiment on Monday. So that's what I have for my technicals going into the new week for Nasdaq, because that's the asset class I trade mostly. I don't focus on the SPX or US 30, which is the Dow. Then let's check the bond yields, because whether you agree or not, bonds are the main drivers of the financial market. And as the bond market gyrates, money flows across all asset classes, up or down. Prices will always look to chase yields, and that's why you have to pay attention to the bond market. So we can see for the US 5-year bond yield prices, we have Friday trading above Thursday's high. The 5 years for the short term, and we have the intermediate term. We have a failure swing. There is no indication that price traded above. Sorry, this thing just popped up. There is no sign of price trading above the Thursday high as we have seen in the 5-year. It's significant to me, so have that in mind. And we have this here. So you see there's an SMT on the daily chart. So bond markets, bond yield prices confirming the push down for the Nasdaq. So on Monday, I'll be looking for a possible draw into, yeah, would be my daily level, but I am not saying it's going to come there. That's the 28,579. That's where I expect it to come to form for my daily draw, but it doesn't have to do that in order to find consistent setup. Just a draw into the 28,852 level, it's enough for you to at least pull out a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and I think that is enough for you to be profitable in the long term. So you can hold something into the 28,579 in case it gets there, but I don't expect, I don't require it to do that. Forcing a hard opinion that it has to get there has put me in a lot of trouble over my career as a trader. So 28,579, the daily draw. Now we have our technicals and fundamental analysis done. You see how easy it was for me to just go through the general market and breaking them down, knowing where some certain things happen and where I expect them to go. For seasonal tendencies, for stocks, which is primarily Nass 100, it's bullish. It's bearish around this month. It's usually bearish, and same thing for that of the Euro USD. They are usually bearish around this month, so for me, I consider it high probability. And if you noticed we retraced not up to, let's see if we hit 30% from TGIF last week. 20 to 30%. Remember, TGIF, it's 20 to 30% of the weekly range. From Friday, okay. See, we didn't come to the 30% retracement of last week, and for me, that is something else to put into consideration, because we can carry the TGIF into Monday trading. And yeah, that's all for the Nasdaq. And how will I be entering these positions? I just look for a silver bullet in this direction, and that will be all. For those trading the cable and fiber for Euro USD, I'm pretty flat on Euro USD. I don't expect anything. It's kind of, let's see, hold on. For me, nothing significant is happening here, so I'm not trying to hold a hard bias going into Monday's trading. We have swept the highs and lows of both asset classes. You see, we have this here and this here. So we have swept the highs and lows. Normally, this signals like a reversal in price, higher or lower. So it might signal like a sign that we want to start pushing down, but I'm not trying to hold a hard bias on this asset class. So yeah, that's the only thing noteworthy for Euro. Let's see. Okay, we have something like an SMT on the loose. Yeah, we have an SMT on the loose, so that keeps me thinking we might run for these highs on Monday. We might run for 1.17967. But for me, that is not high probability. But yeah, if you want to trade in that direction, it's fine. For the fundamentals, let's see, getting insight from the bond market. SMT on the lows there, like failure swing, I mean. That's an SMT yet. Same failure swing. Okay, let's see if this falls around the 20-day range. No. Alright, yeah, we have something like an SMT, yeah. So for Euro USD, I'm targeting the 1.17967, but I don't want to be going short this pair because the seasonal tendencies are signaling a short in sentiment. So I don't want to go against the flow. But for those who would want a scalp on Monday, you can pretty much take a scalp into the 1.17967 area, and